Alright guys, so day 31 of the cut. I ended up eating 2 Boston cream donuts because my mom bought me them. I actually intended on eating a full healthy meal, but I'll show you guys the Boston cream donuts. Approximately 300 calories to a donut, so that's 600 calories on the shelf right there. And then after that, we ended up going to a diner and I got burger, just a cheeseburger, medium rare, and then I also got 10 wings. So we're gonna eat the rest of those leftovers for dinner, but I'm gonna throw up what I was eating then, and you'll see the remnants of what I'm gonna be eating then. I didn't eat any of the fries. I really was not hungry at all. I wasn't even able to eat the full meal because when you cut weight, guys, your stomach size will shrink because the volume of food you're eating for the most part probably is going to go down. But I actually was intending on eating like a normal day, and then my mom wanted to go out. It's Thanksgiving, so I was like, screw it. You know, it's not like I need to make weight, so I don't necessarily care about cheat days. If it happens, it happens. Like, screw it. I know at this point I have the discipline to where it's not going to affect me later on. Like, if you don't have the discipline where if you know you sneak that cheat in, you're gonna fall off, then don't take it. But if you do, it's no big deal. So we're gonna go out, we're gonna hit chest, we're gonna hit arm and shoulder. Well, after that, and then we'll run. So I'll catch you guys at the gym. I don't know what caused it. It might have been the 3 bottles I chugged within the last hour, but when I got here, bro, I slushed everywhere. Whether or not that makes it into the full video, I don't know, but we're gonna hit the cable press right now. I'm thinking the same workout as last time, except on the drop sets, we'll go higher, and then on the next set, or next day, we'll go higher on the top beginning set. So I'll set you guys up, and then we'll knock that out. Sir, first set is, dude, wow. Camera's so uneven. So first set, we're gonna hit 140. $150 for 8. $170 for 6. You know, it might be time to graduate to a commercial gym soon enough. Because after I max out these cables, man, I'm gonna have to go somewhere to keep growing. I don't think these cables could support those long pins where you could just slide on plates, so what are you gonna do? All right, we're gonna hit 170 for 6. I'm not even resting for the 1 rep max. I want 200 pounds to humble me right here. I want this shit to kick my ass real quick. Whether or not it does, I do not know. But we're gonna find out, all right? I've maybe taken a collective like minute break between sets, including talking time. So 200. Basically by the way. Boom. Now I'll take a little rest and we'll hit 185 for 8 and then 170 for 10. Oh yeah, also I don't know how many times I've addressed this, or even if you guys have been wondering, I probably said it like day 1, but if you're just new to the actual channel, I don't lift with music at all. Hear how silent it is, there's nothing in the fro, there's no AirPods, I don't have AirPods or anything like that. I literally just don't use music unless I'm running. Then my mind gets bored. But when I'm actually working out, I have in my head what I'm doing, and I know exactly what I want to be doing during my reps. I just kind of zone in. I don't know. But we got 185 for 8 now. Almost gabaguled that one. Now we got 170 for 10. But I'm gonna need a little break after that. I almost actually failed that last rep. So progress. Alright, so now we gotta hit the 170 for 10. It's a little low, it has been, but it's basically in line with my chest, and I'm going to get my elbows a little bit angled, shoulders sit right. 170 for 10. I gotta pee again, bro. Whatever else. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then we're gonna shoulder press. You got 125 for 10 on the board. So 125 for 10. $140 for 8. That was a tough set. So next up we got 155 for 6. 155 for 6. I just had a little encounter with a cockroach on this cable. So I don't know if any of them will chrome me, but hey, it is what it is. We're in South Florida, so. 170 for one. Bitch, I'm a big gangster, ride around with the phone. Alright, 170. Almost fell that rep. So, eating the way I did the past 2 days, I'm substantially weaker, which is weird. But also, guys, I think I'm gonna switch up the diet. So instead of eating that half cup of rice, I'm gonna substitute it with a protein shake, just a serving size, 50 grams extra protein. Cut out those carbs because the way I was eating before that, I was actually getting a lot leaner, a lot faster. And I think honestly, it would be a good switch. And then when I get back onto the point where I want to try putting on more size, that's when I'll add the rice back in on top of some other things probably. All right, 155, or yeah, we're gonna try 155 for about 8 reps. So yeah, we're gonna do this. I mean, you might fail, we might not. We'll find out regardless, you know, we'll see what happens. So 155 for 8, all right? And then we'll drop down to 140 for 10. Nailed it. And you might be like, Rob, why are you going so much heavier on this drop set? Well, because, guys, for those of you who are wondering, it's really just because I like to try to push it near the end of the week because I know I have a rest day coming up, so I'll have just like a complete day to just recover. That's exactly why. That's literally the only reason, because I know I have a rest day. Today's the last chest day of the week. Tomorrow's going to be the last leg day of the week with like the accessory list, but those are the main ones. So why not push it a little bit? So we're going to do 140 for 10 now. And then we might just do arms. You know, I could work incline bench, but at the same time, that cable press, I don't know how necessary it is. Because you get full contraction on that machine. Like I can feel my upper chest contract. So I don't think it's really necessary. It might just be an unnecessary strain. I'm not really too sure. But what I am sure about is we're gonna hit this 140 for 10, which we hit. We didn't hit. We hit it for 8 and almost fell. All right, we'll see what happens. That's actually what bears sound like. When they're pissed off, they go ooh, 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 ooh. You know? No, you don't know. It's probably just found that. I used to watch a bunch of videos of people hunting bears. I don't know. Very, very close to failure. Like that. I don't know why I did the hardest variant for a second. At the end of the day though, those are the reps that are gonna make you better. For 6, I need to do 4 more. And before we do the preachers, I'm actually gonna do some lateral raises. For these, we're using 15s for 15. And you can just barely see my side lats actually working. All right, so that's the first set of this full circuit. So we just gotta do that again. So where we moved the last time was, we should have started here at the incline curl instead of the full range of motion curl. But you can see overall arm development definitely coming in. This flex is a lot better than this one because my arms are so tricep dominant. This is completely out in front of my body, and you can see how much bigger my triceps are than my biceps. Although my biceps are starting to come along a little bit. They'll be obviously be more noticeable as we lose body fat too. 3 more. Alright. Oh yeah, we gotta do this last, right? It's did 1. Alright, so we did an extra creature, this doesn't count. I just had a brain fart. Got hit. And these feel a lot lighter overall. Ten creatures, and then we got our lat raises. So we hit 7, we gotta hit 3 more. This arm had a little bit of rest. Gang, perfect. Now we gotta hit the quads. Last set of these. You can start to see the separation between some of the muscles in my shoulder and also in my arm right here. So that's cool to see. Good progress. We'll probably be getting leaner in the next couple days once I switch up how I'm actually approaching my eating. Overall today I've been a lot slower from what we ate. Regardless. God. 7 seems to be a threshold, man. Look at the next 3 though. Regardless, we got that. We'll hit it. We'll hit it, don't worry. I'm gonna hit the side flies now. I probably don't have the juice to do those standing ones yet. Or at least not right now. You know what, last set we'll go up in weight. We'll go up 5. We've been hitting 15 pretty consistently. We'll go up to 20. Now we gotta hit 30 or 10 on imagine 30 curve. That's it. Just so you guys might be able to see what I'm seeing, but shoulder vein development. This arm, not much vascular. I could tell the vein runs similar area. Right. Shoulder veins. And after this, we gotta do rear delts and triceps. Perfect. Alright. Now we gotta go set up the machine, hit those reps, hit those sets. Alright, so we're gonna hit our typical tricep stuff, you know. We're still at 80 pounds. Maybe I could try to bump it up, but 80 pounds is still pretty tough for me. So we probably won't. On second thought, we might bump up the last set. Roll my shirt up in a way that you guys can actually see my rear delts working. We'll attempt these push things, but
my shoulders might just not be up for it.
we'll probably finish today off with 80 and then bump up next time on either Sunday or Monday. Probably Sunday. So last set of these rear delt things, we still got one more of the actual push, tricep pushes, I just call them. And then after that, we've got another set of those and another set of those pushes. I might set this up in a different way to see if I can target the rear delts in a different way as well. We're gonna hit this now. So that's set for 20. This is still at 80 pounds. Let's see how 20 pounds feels. Alright, so now give you an idea of the plan of learn. I don't know if you guys can see my rear delts. We're gonna do one last set of triceps and then we gotta run, well, we gotta run 3 miles. I was gonna say 15 minutes, but we got 3 miles. Alright, this should destroy the hell out of the triceps. Alright. That is it for this lift. We gotta run, then I'll show you the physique. Then we're gonna eat my leftovers. All right guys, we hit our 3 miles. As you can tell, we did it. And also guys, I don't know if you noticed, but this workout is not for, you know, you could try to emulate it, but don't be discouraged if you can't meet the progression. I know this isn't technically ideal, but it's just what I know. So I'm going to do it this way indefinitely until I get to the body fat I want, and then I'll start throwing experiments. So I'm just sticking to what's familiar and what I've experienced with. We're gonna go check in on the physique when we get back. All right guys, so day 31, the running, definitely getting to me. My legs super sore, chest super sore, definitely putting in work, but I think it's also partially because of the way we ate the last 2 days. When you get more experience, you really learn how stuff affects you, and I'm very much learning that that kind of food kind of makes me recover poorly. Overall, just a poor decision, but you know, every now and then you gotta treat yourself. But this is what the back is looking like. I don't know, I can't see. Rear delts should be there partially. I don't know how to flex my rear delts, to be honest with you. I mean, I do from the way I lift, but lats coming through tomorrow. We're gonna be hitting the pull-ups again. We're gonna probably shoot for 10, but as you guys can tell, definitely gaining muscularity, losing body fat. Nothing crazy yet, obviously, because you know, still I was like literally over 30% body fat easily, and now I'm probably close to like 25%. But you can see the progress for sure. Downlighting, so you know, take that into account. Arms definitely getting size. Rear delts should be getting size. Back should be getting size. Shoulder, you know, everything should be gaining muscle. We're eating enough protein. We're gonna be eating more protein when I make that diet change. All right, let's see if I can hit a lat spread. You ready? You ready? I don't know how to do it. So I'm gonna show you guys the legs. Little shoulder action for you. Yeah, we're definitely still leaning out regardless of everything. Yeah, for sure, dude. Look at my back, dog. Triceps maybe? Oh, we never hit triceps. I mean, we hit it in the workouts, but I never posed with my triceps, but both triceps locked out. eventually we'll get more lat development and all that good stuff. But you guys can tell, man, we're putting in work, dog. See, I like to run a lot. You definitely don't have to run a lot, but I feel like it would probably take longer. I'm kind of just admiring myself, but the ab development, my abs have been sore ever since we hit those 5. So all my ab development is really going to come from the pull-ups and the chin-ups. Like, that's literally going to be it for the most part. Now, this angle is really poor for actually showing off quad gains. Like, I literally have to hold my leg up, but you guys can see definite quad gains. This lobe right here, I don't know the actual muscle group names other than like the main muscle group quad, but definite progress for certain. This one, usually my better quad regardless. Maybe it's just the way I pose with this one or the way the light hits it, but quad development's getting better, and eventually we'll actually pose inside the gym when I'm less overweight, you know, because I won't be embarrassed to do so. And that's also why the series is going to drop after the cut, because personally, I just wouldn't want to walk around knowing everybody in my life has seen me at this point before I get to the other point. But as you guys can tell, definitely putting on size, getting leaner. You know, it takes time. We're still high in body fat, but guys, progress. That's all we care about. Even if it's just like a little smidgen. Progress. All right, guys, hear me out. We're gonna send Thanksgiving off with a bang, all right? Because I just realized my mom left her chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. She left one, all the cookies are left over. So we got one cookie and then the 3/4 of a cookie. And I still have my leftovers. So we're just gonna knock the shit out just to get it out of the house. And then tomorrow, best believe I'm gonna be on my diet again to a T. To a T, alright? So I'll show you what we're working with. This is hilarious to me, guys. I didn't know there was this much food left. So I'm literally just gonna pop it in the microwave for probably a minute. Everything should heat up pretty well. The plastic plate doesn't really retain much heat at all. And then these I'll just eat hard, but that is actually hilarious. I literally didn't know this much food was left over. That is crazy. Listen, guys, if you decide to cut during the fall or the winter, your family is dangerous, all right? I polished off both sandwiches. They were still kind of cold, but I just don't really care. You know, I'm gonna eat it regardless. Got my wings right here, watching Abba and preach. I watch them literally every single time I eat because they upload every day, which is mint. But after this, I'll probably heat up the cookies a little bit, knock down those cookies, and honestly, whenever I've been eating this food, I feel just as satiated. I actually feel less satiated than my normal dinners with the half cup of rice, bit of chicken, and the 5 eggs, which is interesting. But I think part of the reason why I don't struggle as much with the diet as well is one, because wrestling season, this was normal during meet. After weigh-ins, everybody just feasted on like literally, I would eat literally 2 12-foot long Subway quick check sandwiches and be straight for the rest of the, I'd be good. We did that literally like once a week. There's one tournament where I ate 7 bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches, and I wasn't even wrestling. Like, you know, it's just like a thing. It's just a thing. You know, if you put in enough consistent work, your metabolism has your back, but don't fall off the wagon. That's the thing. Because like, let's say 80% of the time I ate clean, it really kind of negates that 20%. So I'm gonna knock down these wings and those cookies. It's been a really solid day. Finish out the week strong. Tomorrow we're gonna definitely hit that next 3 miles. It's just funny, dude. Your family is so dangerous on weight cuts, man. They're gonna be the biggest obstacle for most of you, to be honest. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.